signs of restraint, no evidence of torture. Don't understand.
For such a smart man, Professor, you always had trouble seeing evidence that disagreed with your preconceptions. How long will it take you to admit that I'm here because I wish to be here?
He wasn't kidnapped. He came here voluntarily to cure the genophage.
Impossible. Whole team agreed. Project necessary.
How was I supposed to disagree with the great Dr. Solus? I was your student! I looked up to you!
Experiments performed here. Live subjects, prisoners, torture and executions. You're doing?
We've already got the blood of millions on our hands, Doctor. If it takes a bit more to put things right, I can deal with that.
Why work with Clan Werelock? And how did you access the genophage data?
The data was easy to obtain. We all still had clearance. We were heroes. All I had to do was ask. As for the Werelock, they were the only clan with both the resources and the commitment.
Urdnot has a larger camp than Werelock. Why not use them?
Urdnot Rex is too soft. He wasn't willing to do the experiments I needed. It's Urdnot's loss and Werelock's gain. Their clan will be the first to recover from the crime we committed.
You talked about killing, but the genophage isn't lethal. It only affects fertility rates.
Krogan fight over fertile females. They become mercenaries or pirates because they see no alternative. They would be thriving in a cultural renaissance now had we not decided that this is what they deserved.
Inaccurate. Krogan population resulted in war. Simulations were clear.
Maybe the simulations were wrong, Mordin. How can you be so certain?
What happens if the genophage is cured and the Krogan expand again? That'll be on your head.
We justified this atrocity by saying the Krogan would cause havoc and war if their population recovered. But look at the galaxy. Batarian attacks in the Traverse, Geth attacks in the Citadel. Is this a more peaceful universe? The assault on your Eden Prime might never have happened if we had let the Krogan recover. We'll never know.
You honestly think the experiments you did here are justified?
We committed cultural genocide. Nothing I do will ever be justified. The experiments are monstrous because I was taught to be a monster.
Mordin, did you ever perform experiments like this?
No. Never taught you this, Maelon.
So your hands are clean. What does it matter if the ground is stained with the blood of millions? You taught me that the end justified the means. I will undo what we did, Professor. The only way I know how.
Maelon clearly doesn't need rescuing. What do you want to do?
Have to end this.
You can't face the truth, can you? Can't admit that your brilliant mind led you to commit an atrocity!
Unacceptable experiments. Unacceptable goals. Won't change. No choice. Have to kill you.
Wait, you don't need to do this, Mordin. You're not a murderer.
No. Not a murderer. Thank you, Shepard. Finished, Maelon. Get out. No Werelock left. Project over.
Aren't you worried that he'll start his research again?
No. Locking this unit. Special task group can cut access to old data. Could start from scratch. Decades of work, though. Didn't teach you everything I knew.
What if he talks to more Krogan? Tells the public about the modified genophage project?
Special tasks group good at covering tracks. No proof. Werelock willingness to work with Salarian, unusual. Other Krogan will kill him.
You heard the professor. Get out before he changes his mind.
Where am I supposed to go, Professor?
Don't care. Try Omega. Can always use another clinic.
The Krogan didn't deserve what we did to them, Professor. The genophage needs to end.
Not like this. Apologies, Commander. Misunderstood mission parameters. No kidnapping. My mistake. Thank you.
Don't worry about me, Mordin. How are you doing?
Should have killed him. Wanted to. Easier than listening. Easier for him, too. Experiments indicate how far he's fallen. Expected it from Krogan. Not one of mine.
Maybe you're giving the Krogan too little credit. Or giving the Salarians too much.
Possible. Sloppy thinking. Must correct. Maelon's research. Only loose end. Could destroy it. Closure. Security. Still valuable, though.
If you think it could be useful, why not hang on to it?
Worked for years to create modified genophage. Should destroy this. Maelon's work could cure genophage. Don't know. Effects on Krogan, effects on Galaxy. Too many variables. Too many variables.
You regret what the Krogan have become. You see the horror of what they did here, but you see the loss, too.
Wasted potential.
They don't deserve this, Mordin. Save the data.
Point taken, Shepard. Capturing data. Wiping local copy. Still years away from cure, but closer than starting from scratch. Done. Ready to go. Ready to be off to Chanka. Anywhere else. Maybe somewhere sunny.
I'd like to look around a bit more.
You could argue that what Maelon did, the means that he used, we shouldn't keep the results of that. But we can't go back in time and prevent it from being done. And if there's any good that can come from it, we might as well. Doesn't make what he did right, but it's trying to salvage a little bit of good from something really bad. It's the way I think of it. Look at all these dead Krogan. Okay. Troubled by Clan Weirlock's progression toward genophage cure without Cerberus knowledge. Cure data may prove useful, Krogan dangerous, but if recruited as shock troops against Reapers, extremely valuable. Mordin's assistant is no longer a problem. Mordin will have no trouble focusing on the mission. Let's talk to Rex one more time.
Someday we'll get off this rock and show those Turians who's boss.
Clan Urdnot has increased in strength after the destruction of Clan Weirlock. Based on population profiles, Clan Urdnot has adopted surviving members of Clan Weirlock, mostly women and children.
Ah, intelligent move. Surprising from Krogan. Glad to see it.
See, Mordin, sometimes you can't predict what's going to happen accurately. Oh yeah, I got some people to talk to. I got
Step back. My Varen is hungry.
this manifold to
Don't
give
touch anything.
this mechanic.
If you're gonna stand there, make yourself useful. I can't do anything until I build a replacement manifold for this damn Tonka.
I found a combustion manifold out in the field. Is this what you need?
That'll work. Faster than building one from scratch, at least. You just saved me 3 days' work, human. You've earned my time if you want it.
How do you feel about what Rex is trying to do?
The old man's crazy if you ask me. Which you just did. But that stuff fixes itself. If it doesn't work, Rex gets torn to shreds and we find out who's got the next best plan.
What's that you're working on there?
I'm tuning up these machines for battle. It's a wonder this Tomka here made it back to camp. It could be worse. A couple more hits on the broadside, and this thing would have crumbled.
Krogan place so much importance on martial strength. How did you become a mechanic?
How do you think those fools make it to the field to kill each other? Who do you think keeps the weapons working? Without me, there's no battle, just slaughter. I am the military might of Clan Urdnot.
That may be a bit of hyperbole, but yeah. Guess it's good to be fulfilled in your job, and it's not like he's doing anything bad.
Let me get out of your way.
Don't do me any favors.
One wrong step, Shepard.
Oh, come on.
My scout made it back. We've got him at the tent. Doesn't remember much beyond getting tortured, but he remembers you. Said you yelled at him until he got his hump out of that basin back here. You've got a quad, human. Thanks for saving my scout. Saves me having to train another one.
Talk to you later.
Now there's a mini game here, because he mentioned the highjacks.
One more win in the pits, and I'm retiring.
He mentioned the highjacks sneaking in and
Place
stealing
your
food.
bet on the pits, human. We won't regret it.
And if we want to,
Child, my son, I tackle the Baron.
You don't want anything I sell, human. It'll tear your insides like you swallowed knives.
Should I ask the female clan for right of parentage? Why bother with all the politics? You know you've sired your son. That's enough. Put down some real money, human.
eh.
But since hers is handled,
I didn't actually want to watch it.
ignore them, girl. They're not worth the effort.
What do you need?
Don't your storehouses have
What,
automated...
Bob? We've got weapons stockpiles to take care of. Beyond that, our women and children get the security.
Taking care of your food supply
If
will help.
this is Tachanka. Having power and clean.
Thanks for the information.
Don't know about the rest of your species, but you're good in my book.
This Baron could track you anywhere on the planet.
See, I know, because I've done it before, that there's a thing here that lets you, like, shoot highjacks that are trying to come in and steal the food.
Shepard, what can I do for you, my friend?
Sounds like you've got big changes ahead for the Krogan.
We're making a neutral ground. It's a new day for the Krogan. We shall
Okay.
rise again.
Actually, this is something that I didn't ask before.
What's so important about maintaining individual clans?
Every clan has different customs, rites of passage, rules of behavior, battle songs, all unique. That diversity makes us great. No clan, not even mine, was meant to survive on its own.
Urdnot is the leading clan. Doesn't that make your culture primary?
For now. But every clan has its unique assets. The best tacticians are Urdnot. Chorgal has the longest breeding line. Gatatog holds the oldest settlement. Others have their own strengths. We keep going how we are. The clans will end up as craters under nuclear haze. Even Urdnot. We need to rethink. Restart.
I need to go. We'll go over this another time.
Hunt well, Shepard.
There is one thing that I didn't end up buying from Vortex store before.
I lost half my stock in a bet on the pits. And it was the good half.
Good, Varen. Stay.
Were you around when the female camps sent the children over last week? No. I was off dealing with a Baron attack. What? You promise it? Eyes straight ahead.
These things would last longer if they didn't hit every crater.
A human killed the Thresher Maw. On foot.
Always want more shock absorption. Those babies.
This might be useful.
Yep, finally got the money for that.
This stood up to a 10-ton bomb. Need to
Give me a reason. I barely survived the Maw during my rite. Guess that human's got a quad. You don't have a plate to try.
This world is nearly destroyed. And for the most part, the Krogan have done it to themselves.
Some devastation post-Genophage, but much existed when Solarians first made contact. Krogan had bombed selves back to a primitive state.
We were driven from our world, but the Krogan are wasting theirs. Perhaps they must lose it to realize what they had.
A human killed the Thresher Maw.
I may be young, but I relay the wishes of the feet.
Shepard, I hope you have more blood on your hands and more tales of conquest. What better for proud warriors to discuss?
Oh yeah, I did. I killed a Spectre.
I took down Saren, one of the top Spectres in Council space.
No small task. We have learned the strength of those who bear that title. You held it yourself, if I'm correct.
Yeah, I actually hold it right now.
I should go.
May your foes be strong enough to keep you sharp. Joe Proud, the ambassador. You again. What can Clan Knockmore do for you?
I should go.
I'm sure you are needed elsewhere.
Nothing new. Alright. Well, I can only look around for the hijack killing game for so
We're
long.
willing to consider new directions. That's
And,
Urdnot strong.
I'm sure it's not made for a very exciting viewing. So,
One of the children, probably 5 years from the right. Yeah, my eyes.
I'll just get back to the ship.
Think you actually had a fertile female on one of your trips to their camp? Good for you. Get a ring. And the Solarians, too. Those little bastards think they're so smart. Go to the clan leader. Urdnot Grunt, you can go where you want.
Oh, that's a little bug sort of thing because Grunt is not with us.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal. Earlier when we spoke, you were very open with me. I like that, but I hope I didn't come across as too flirty. I don't want to overstep my bounds.
Oh, not at all.
Very charming, Kelly.
Thank you. The feeling is mutual. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Take care.